Hey guys, it's Kelsey and I'm back with another off the board real-time video today. So I was scrolling through Pinterest earlier and found this adorable Halloween layout. I love the layers in this, and so that's what I'm rocking with today. So far I have done a sketch, I've used a quote from Pinterest, I've done a scrap lift. So today I was kind of like going either sketch or scrap lift, and this one popped up first. So we're gonna do another scrap lift today. I will link this in the description if you want to play along, so you can have that yourself. Grab a photo. I'm working with one landscape 4x6 today, and I'm still working with How to Kill a Kit with Style Palm Beach. So I'm just gonna get going. So yeah, this is layout 12 with How to Kill a Kit with Style, and I still have a whole heap of this paper pad. So I don't know. I'll be interested to see what's left at the end of this month, because I feel like next month, let me know how you feel about this, depending on how much is done, because I really want to kill this paper pad this month. But I mean I don't know, it does feel significantly thinner, but there's still a whole lot of paper in here. So depending on how much I have at the end of this month, would anybody be interested in a Palm Beach part 2 where I actually kill this pad successfully? Because I feel like that might be what I need to do. I kind of like these papers right on top. So, okay, there's kind of like a pattern in the background, and then there's like a neutral, it just looks like white that they did some splatter on as their main layer. So I kind of feel like I want this floral, because there's just gonna be like a border on 3 sides, and then maybe this one as that main, more chill layer. I like that. Do you have any scraps I can use? I've been pretty good about using scraps as I go, so I might not have a whole lot to work with. I'll pull that. Let me see what I have working with these. I might pull more out, but let me start with these. I think I have enough layers to get going with most of this page. But yeah, I've been really good about using layers as I go. Maybe that's why I have so much left. Because I keep gutting. Why? Because I can't not gut. Okay, so what did I say? So this is gonna be my background. I'm gonna try and use this multicolor stripe because I have this multicolor floral, and I've been avoiding using this, and there's a striped layer around the photo. Okay, I need to do this. So there's like ombre towards the edge. I don't know if you can tell, but I want that to show on one of the edges. Top edge or bottom edge? Bottom edge. So cut like 2 inches. That way I have like a inch border on each side. It also looks like it's matted in black, like a skinny black border, and then there's stitching. What do I want that skinny border to be? I don't know. I should have dissected this photo more before I started, but I kind of feel like it'll be easy to scrap lift, so I'm just gonna roll with it. Okay, so I think if that's that middle section, and then I need to border it again on something. I don't really want to pull black in though. Do I want to pull in white or another pattern? Would it look crazy if I used the stripe as a skinny border on the outside? I kind of like that, actually. I don't think I want the pink on the edge though. I think I want this coral on the edge. I think that's kind of cool, actually. Just having that little bit of color peeking around the edge. I'm doing it. I'm trying to make decisions. I'm going to end up gutting that floral too. Don't worry. Do not worry, people. Okay. Has anyone else been playing along this month with the off the board I've really been enjoying it. I really wanted to play along even more than I have. But we have a lot of hops this month. It's been amazing. I did like seven Christmas in July pages. And then these ones, these are really fun. I love this hop gives you so much freedom to just do whatever you want. You can be inspired by anything on Pinterest, really. Moira's been doing really cool inspiration photos. It's not like of a scrapbook page or a sketch or anything scrapbook related. She's picked a lot of pictures that are just inspiring. Like she just did one that was a door and a brick wall, and there's all this ivy and floral. It was so cool. And she used that as her inspiration point. It wasn't scrapbook related at all, but she ended up with a really cute page. It had like butterflies on it and stuff. I was in love. What do I want to do? I need to gut behind both of these layers, and do I want to stitch? I'm gonna drive you guys crazy, aren't I? We did so much stitching last month. I applaud all of you guys who stuck around last month during the stitching madness. I think it would be cool, but I don't think I'm going to. You know what I think I will do though is maybe distress the edges. Where's my little distress tool? But I think it'll be cool if I distress. I don't think I'll stitch though. Yeah. Okay, let me try to remember to do this as I go. I feel like I always say I'm gonna do something on every layer, like distressing or whatever, and then I forget, and then I watch it on playback, or one of you guys will catch me. Oh my gosh, who was it? Somebody caught me on my first real time ever, and I was inking everything. I forgot to ink one of the banners and she reminded me. I've yet to go back and fix it, but there was one layer. I inked everything except for one layer I left off. See, that's why you guys need to be live. You can tell me when I forget stuff. I catch a whole lot of stuff after the fact though. When I go back and edit it, I'm like, oh. I make up words a lot too. Have you guys noticed that? You guys are nice. You don't make fun of me or anything, but I totally make up words all the time, which I don't notice until I am on playback. And I'm like, what did I just say? Because that's not a real word, Kelsey. I like this distressing though. I don't distress all that often either. I blame Miranda. Miranda distresses edges a lot, and I've really been enjoying the look of that. So I scrap lifted one of her layouts a while back. And it was a lot of fun. Getting fuzzies all over my page though, because I can't do this neatly. That's a good start. Go ahead and do the edge of this one. I'm already excited by this page though. We haven't even started yet, just because I'm using papers that I knew I was gonna have a hard time using. Yeah, I'm glad I'm getting this floral and this stripe on a page. I'm really trying, because I know what normally happens is I jump straight towards all my favorite papers in a collection in a paper pad, and then they're gone. And then I have this huge paper pad left with, like, I don't want to say least favorite because I love them. I do like them all, but you know, I've used all my favorite patterns, and now I'm left with all these other papers that are more difficult for me to use. And I don't even have my favorite papers to use with it to make it easier. So I'm trying to use the more difficult patterns as I go, so I'm not left with all of them at the end. But yeah, I think maybe if we didn't have so many hops and I could just focus on using that paper pad, I think I could have killed it. But there were so many fun collaborations, and I don't regret it at all because I had so much fun. But I know there was a lot going on this month, so I couldn't just focus on the paper pad, which is fine. I may have driven myself crazy if I honestly just worked out of that paper pad the whole time. Which this hop's awesome because I can use this. I can use this paper pad for these videos. But the other hop I was a part of was Becky's Christmas in July, which was super fun. But this is not a Christmas paper pad, so I couldn't really use it with that. I'm liking that layer, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and gut the floral and stick it down. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. We leave tomorrow for Minnesota. You're seeing this, guys. You're seeing this after I get back, probably. But it's July 11th right now, which is my Nana's birthday. Happy birthday, Nana! Although this will be after your birthday. But tomorrow we leave for Minnesota for the family reunion. My mom got my nails done for me as part of my birthday present. Because my birthday's on the 13th, which is the same day as our family reunion. So there'll be a lot of stuff going on that day. I am liking this. I need to gut this one too, and then I'll stick it all down. But now you guys get to watch the fun game of watch Kelsey peel the backing off of double-sided tape with chunky acrylic nails. I used to not like the look of acrylic nails, but I've really come to appreciate them because they're the only thing that can survive my job. The only time I ever get to have long nails is when they're acrylic. I've had some coworkers who have had some pretty good success with the S&S, but I just can't not do acrylic. And these things last over a month for me. They probably shouldn't, because by the time I do take them off, they're really grown out and they look really questionable. But they don't break. That's the thing. They are strong, and I need that in my life. Because my nails cannot hold up to my job without acrylic. But I only get them done when we're going on vacation or something, so I am happy I have them. Then I got red on my toes, which I haven't gotten red on my toes in forever. My toes, why do pedicures last so long? Do those nails really just grow that much slower than fingernails? Or I guess we don't beat up our toes as much as we beat up our fingers. Because my toes still had their hot pink nail polish on them from Hawaii. And that was in April. That's impressive. Just my big toes. It was off of all my small toes. Okay. I think that's cool with that stripe coming around the outside. I like the texture. This distressing texture gives me the same feel as the sewn edges too. It's just texture, you know? All right, cool. They have this layer, see, their layer was a little more square. I probably cut this down a little too short. But it's more towards the bottom, and I don't know if I want it more towards the bottom or if I want it even. I guess I'll do it more towards the bottom. Just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. Okay. There we go. There we go. This is my trick though when I have fingernails, because they're too fat to, can you see how thick that nail is, the acrylic? They're too fat to get up underneath the tape, the backing, to peel it off. So I've had to resort to my scissors. So this will be a super fun real-time video. I figured it out at least though. I have my method. But before I figured out this trick, I was sitting here like scratching at the tape for like 5 minutes to try and peel the backing off. Okay. I want it down a little, like there. Yeah. Perfect. Even this up a little bit. Okay. good background. I'm gonna tape some of this down a little bit, it's still too floppy. There and there. All right, so what do I want to do next? I think I want to start the layers around the photo next. I think that'll be, I really like doing that with my scrap list. I like getting the background in order and then the big layers around the photo in order, and then I would just work out from there. So I think I'm gonna stick with that. So they have it like down here, and there's a skinny layer around the photo, and then there's the chunkier striped layer around the photo, and then there's a big fishtail banner and then a bigger layer. And I wanted to use the actual stripe as that stripe layer. I wish it was a diagonal, that would be cool. Can I make it a diagonal? I wouldn't know, it would just look like it was off. If I still had that full piece and I was wiser about how I used my layers, I probably could have. It's okay, I'll just use stripe. Okay, so what do I want as the skinny layer? What do I want as the big layer? I think that's the biggest question. I have this pineapple, I have this stripe. I kind of like this as the bigger layer, as long as I can hide it beneath the fishtail banner. Because it does get hidden here with this fishtail, because I know it's not really wide enough to look that big, but I might be able to swing it. Okay, let me start with the photo. What do I want? Can I use this again? Just use the same patterns. Looks a little crazy, doesn't it? I really want to pull in this coral color, but I think I only have like one solid sheet left. And as much as I know it doesn't make any sense to hoard it, I really don't want to use it yet because there's so much of that paper pad. I don't want to use the last solid piece of the coral. But that's the color I want. That's the color I want to do. If I had a skinny border of the coral and then this stripe, and then it went over this coral stripe. I have this kind of peachy pineapple, but I don't think that's gonna be the same. I don't know if the gold is throwing it off either, because this is the only pattern that has gold in it so far. I don't know if I want to stick to papers without gold. Well, I don't know that it would even matter if I end up pulling gold in my embellishment. It probably doesn't matter. Let me see. I really want a scrap of this like corally orange color. I love this paper. I'm hoarding that one though. That's the first paper I used in this paper pad. I'm hoarding that second sheet. Yeah, this one. This is the one I want to use, but I think... Whoa! Yeah, it's my only sheet of coral other than the stripe and like the flamingo print. So I don't know if I want to use it and cut it up for a little photo mat. I have such a hard time doing that. Knowing I have this giant paper pad, I'm really trying not to hoard. I still can't do that. Ugh. Is there anything else that I wouldn't mind cutting up? There's so many hot pink patterns, and I want more coral patterns. I could do hot pink. There's hot pink in the stripe, there's hot pink back here, but I'm loving the coral. That's what I want to pull out, not the hot pink. I have this scrap of the hot pink and black pineapple, but there's black, and I don't have black anywhere else. That would really throw it off, wouldn't it? Yeah, I can't. I have some scraps of hot pink, but not enough to do anything with, I don't think. I might just stick to the floral. I might just stick with the patterns I'm already working with. Stripe and floral. Really want a solid though, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it'll look cool with the stress edges having all these colors. It's not where I was going with this layout, but I think that'll look cool too. Yeah. Okay. Make decisions. Okay. There we go. Tomorrow will be Bennett's first time on an airplane, so we'll see how that goes. We kind of have a strategy planned out. We're just gonna feed him the whole time. We have a bottle for takeoff, a bottle for landing, and snacks through the whole ride. We're hoping he'll just fall asleep, which is highly likely, but there's also the possibility that, you know, that's not gonna happen. To be honest though, we had a baby on our flight back from Hawaii, and you heard him crying, like, you know, beforehand and then after. But like when the plane starts, the engine is so loud you don't hear anything anyways. And now all the planes have those movies built into the seats in front of you, so you pick your own movie. Like everyone has their headsets on anyways watching their movie, so I don't think it'll be a problem. We just don't want Bennett stressing out either though, even if it doesn't bother anybody else. He's such a good baby though. He really is. It'll be interesting. I know he sees other younger kids when he's at daycare, but it'll be interesting seeing him with the rest of our family, because we have such a huge family. And he's not even the youngest grandchild. I'm gonna have to vacuum my area when I get done with all of this distressing. Okay. I'm not gutting this one, you guys. I'm trying to make myself, the papers I have a hard time using anyways, I'm trying not to go out of my way to gut, because I don't need to gut to begin with a giant paper pad, but I definitely don't need to gut the papers that are harder for me to use. So, I'm trying. I'm trying. Okay. There-ish. I'm trying to decide if it matters to me what color is showing on the end, because I kind of have my choice. Light pink, hot pink, green. Kind of like this one. This might be too close to the background though. I might just suck it up and roll with the pink. There's pink in the floral, so it's not like, I don't know why this pink looks so out of place to me. I think it's because in my head I kept wanting to pull in the coral, but the pink goes. It's the same collection. It's there. It's together for a reason. I don't know why I keep fighting it. Okay. There. Okay. Does that look even? Yes. I don't think I'm gonna gut the stripe either, because I still have scraps accumulating over here. I don't need extra. I'm almost out of my tape. I just ordered a whole bunch of my double-sided tape though, you guys. I think it's actually coming today actually. Maybe the doorbell will ring in the middle of this and I'll have more tape. But I literally, I go to eBay, same with doilies. Doilies and my double-sided tape, I literally go to eBay and I just type in double-sided scrapbooking tape or something and I find the cheapest option. I get, how much did I order? I ordered 40 rolls of these, 40 for $25, which $25 kind of sounds like a lot for glue all at once, but you get 40 rolls and that lasts me forever. That's why I'd rather just buy in stock and save a whole bunch of money, which you don't have to buy all that much, but I was like, you might as well. Same with my doilies. I used to just buy my doilies, my Cambridge doilies. I used to just buy them like 50 at a time, but it seriously is so much cheaper. You save so much. If you just, like, I seriously bought a box of 1,000 for like the same price as ordering 50 of those 4 times. And now I have a lifetime supply of doilies, but it was so much cheaper. I can never have enough doilies anyways. And then whenever I do giveaways, I toss them in. Which I'm having my giveaway soon because we passed 600 people. That's crazy. I feel like we just passed 500. That's insane. But I didn't want to do my giveaway in a hot video, so it'll be coming up soon. I'm still accumulating some things, but I'm really excited about what I have so far. Okay. I just went to Tuesday mornings again. That's been my thing. The past couple giveaways, I've really enjoyed shopping for you guys. And then I still just send some stuff from my stash, but I've enjoyed doing mini little Tuesday morning hauls for the giveaways. They've been fun to try and like put together coordinating stuff for like a mini kit or something. Okay, so we're here. What do I want as my big banner and what I want as my big layer? I really want this to be my big layer, just so long as I can find a fishtail banner that will totally work. My banner just has to come. Yeah, that will work. How much of this do I want to show? What do I want from a banner? I'm gonna have to pull into another color, I think. Can't use this, obviously, that's the same as the background. But I don't really want to pull the floral in again or the stripe. Book. Okay. What do I have in my scrap section that will work? I don't really have any long enough pieces. No. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just realized I might have to cut into a 12 by 12 for a banner. Oh no. Can I cheat this? I don't need that big of a piece of paper. Look how much is covered in there. So if I have enough embellishment, I really only need like this bit and this bit. Could I do hot pink? I think I can make this work. I feel like I'm never more resourceful than when I'm trying to avoid cutting into a 12 by 12 scrap. That could work. I might just do that, and then I just have to cover up the seam, but they have embellishment there anyway, so that might work. Yep. I refuse. I can't cut into a 12 by 12 for a little bit. I just can't do it. Okay. Good. Okay. Trying to clean up my edges here. They're all a mess. And then I'm just trying to cut this the same width so I can piece this together. I think it'll work though. Okay. There. All right. Why is this look uneven? It's not. I don't know why it looked uneven. Okay, so now cut my little banner. What am I going to do after this part? Can I start embellishing? Maybe I should find a title. There's a few circular pieces I might just use a doily for, but I could always pull out one of my nested circle dies and punch a circle out of something. I think it'll be nice to do a white doily though, because I don't really need to pull in another pattern. There's a lot going on. This is turning out way busier than I thought it would, because the collection I'm using is a lot different than the collection they're using. And this is turning out extra. It's a little extra. That'll work though. This will work. Okay, let me cut this down. Did I cut it down enough? No. Okay. So it's like there. I like that. Let's do it. If you guys are playing along, even if you're not playing along with the ones I'm doing, if you're doing the off the board using Pinterest inspiration, you should totally use Crystal's hashtag so we can all see wherever you post it, Instagram, wherever. It's OTBWPP. No, hang on. Don't quote me. Hang on. I should know this. This is like my third page, Kelsey. How are you gonna say the wrong hashtag? Fail. It's in the beginning of this video. It is also in the description. I just wanna, cause it stands for off the board with pattern papers, but for some reason I'm brain farting on if I did the W or not. Yes, OTBWPP. I did say the right one. Oh, that was a close one, Crystal. Almost messed up your hashtag. Yes, it stands for off the boards with pattern paper, which is Crystal, because we want to see what you make too. Even if you're not using the same pins as us, use your own board. I love seeing what people use as their inspiration and see how they incorporate it. I think it's so cool. It's why I'm having so much fun with this. I need to get my pin back. Yeah, that's why I'm having so much fun with this hop though, because that's all it is. Seeing people's inspiration and then what they do with it. Just super cool. Okay. Yeah, I think I might go for doilies and embellishment next, because I think this section is the last like patterned paper area, although I do still want to pull in these patterns into the clusters. Does that look even? Okay. Perfect. Do you want to glue this down yet? Why does this look crooked? It's just me. Okay, so see, she's got these circular pieces with embellishment at the top and in this corner. Twilly. this doily big enough? I think that'll be perfect size. Do I want it spanning that much though? That looks like a lot. I mean, she does have it spanning over both things. But then I made this gap larger. Now it's looking funny on mine. See how it looks in this corner because it'll be down here too. I like it down here as to start the cluster. It looks funny at the top for some reason now though, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this one stuck down. Where's it going? It's going behind the striped layer. I just wanna make sure that the seam of this doily covers up, or the line of that doily covers up that part. Okay. Just cut it here and see. There. And there. Okay. Okay. Why do I do this, you guys? I always glue things out of order. Does that look okay? Is that hanging down too much? I think it'll be okay because I'm building things off of here. Usually that would look funny, but we're building things because that's how it is on theirs. So I'm saying that's where it's going. Okay. Skill. Just kidding. Okay, here we go. I don't know what to do with myself today, you guys, because we thought we were leaving today, and so I got today off, and then we found out we're leaving tomorrow. But the girl that I switched schedules with had already changed like a doctor's appointment and everything. So we're like, you know what, just stay how it is. If you want to switch back, then cool. But you already changed things, so if it's easier just to leave it, then fine. So that's what we ended up doing. So now I have this weird day where I don't know what to do with myself. I packed already, and yeah, now we're scrapbooking because why not? Right, Billy? I have to take Billy on a walk later. He's looking at me like, why are you scrapbooking again, woman? Let's go on a walk. Okay, I think that looks okay. There's another doily for the top portion. Doily. Why does it look so much weirder up there? I mean, I know it'll look better once stuff is on it, but that just looks bizarre. It looks cute on theirs, but I messed up my proportions. It's not their fault, it's my fault. Because it looks really cute the way they did it. And I can't just move it up because that's just weird. Maybe I won't do one there. Or maybe I'll have it coming out of the top, like behind these layers, and then I'll still build stuff where they built stuff instead of having it like that. That might work. Let's do it and see. See how it looks. Because that makes more sense to me. I mean, I prefer how they did it, but I can't now because I've messed my proportions up. But I like that. And there's like balance now because there's still two doilies. Okay. Just gonna stick things down so we can make progress. Need to get out my die cut soon and figure out what we're doing for embellishment. That's a good start though. Right there. Okay. I need to stick this down too, that's gonna drive me crazy. As soon as I stick this down though, I'm gonna have to glue something up under it because that's what happens. But we will cross that bridge when we get there. That's why I'm trying not to run this glue all the way to the edges, so if I need to tuck stuff in, I still can. I'm trying to be strategic. There. Okay. This is awkward the way I've done this. Do it this way. Ta-da. Alrighty, so where are we at? I like our progress so far, but we need embellishment, so let's see. Oh, okay. So they've got some, I mean, it's Halloween themed, so they've got like spider webs and spiders, and so that would equate to florals and hearts. That's what I'm rolling with. I could pull in some more flamingos. Same deal with the paper pad. I need to start using some flamingos, otherwise I'm gonna be left at the end of this paper pad with all the easier embellishments like the palm trees used up, and I'm still gonna have 1,000 flamingos. So we can definitely bring some leaves in as our spiderweb element. Maybe some flamingos. Got some tags we could pull in. I just want to use up some of these flamingos though, because I don't want 1,000 left over. I want them used up. Which we did see flamingos at the zoo, but there's so many flamingos in this collection. I know I'm not going to use all of them on the one page that has flamingos actually on it. Okay. We have these little banners too we could totally pull in. Tag. Oops. Okay. I'm gonna hang on to the palm trees though, because I actually have an easy time using the palm trees. Flamingos are, or the pineapples are harder. These gold pineapples are easy. These cartoony ones are a little harder. Oh, actual florals. But I am good with the palm trees, so I don't feel like I need to squeeze them on. Okay. It's a selection of stuff at least to start with. Let's see. Why did I pull out so many? I don't need that many flamingos. Okay, so we need to just start building in these two areas now. Had lint on my phone. And my title goes up here with embellishment too. But I don't think I'm gonna worry about this section yet, because I feel like as long as these two areas are good, it'll be balanced. I don't feel like I have to have anything here. If anything, I can just have the title here and no embellishment, but as long as these two areas feel balanced to me, that's kind of what's more important. So that's where I'm starting. Let's see how some leaves look layered up. I want them tucked in. Did not give myself very much space up there. I think I do want to drag it down though. Might need some banners or some strips of paper. Where's some of my skinny scraps? Some of the hot pink scraps. I cut some skinny strips to start this kind of how they did. I think that'll be good. Let me see how that looks. Let's see. There no. Need more. I think it'll make more sense the more I build. It's looking really weird right now though, I know. I think it'll make sense though once I get going. Here's some other skinny strips, some scraps. I layer up these two strips. Okay, I'm just gonna start gluing, and if any, I can take it off, but I think once I start building things up, it'll make more sense. I know it's looking weird right now. Just see what happens. Okay. Just trying to remember what I'm doing up here so I can make sure I kind of try and pull it, excuse me, similar things on the bottom cluster. I wonder if I could zoom this up for you guys so you can see what I'm trying to copy. Can you even see that? Hang on. Help me out, phone. Okay, I'm just gonna screenshot you and then you won't have a choice. Okay, photos. There you are. Zoom. All right, so this is what we're going for right now. That's so cute how they did that. I'm just trying to get that same vibe. It's gonna look totally different by the end. Doing a tropical Hawaii layout based on a Halloween layout. But that makes it more fun, I feel like. They just layered it right up over those edges though. So that's what we're rolling with. If there were smaller, like even smaller ones of those leaves. All these are bigger. Where's that tiny flamingo? You're facing the wrong direction. I can't. I need a tiny flamingo in the other direction. I could tuck a larger one in back there. It's not making sense. It looks weird. I tried. You guys all saw that I tried. I can't with the flamingos. You guys probably are screaming at me a way to layer these where it'll look cuter, but it's just not looking good to me right now. It's fine. They'll make it on another layout, I'm sure. Especially if we have next month Palm Beach Part 2. Hopefully within 2 months of How to Kill a K, I can get everything used up. Okay, do I want a word up there or other kinds of embellishments? Still have enamel dots and puffy stickers, but those are more finishing details. I wonder if I could make myself use a puffy sticker. Okay. What is happening? They have like a little ticket hanging down with some stars. I just need to build more. I just need more. I'm gonna toss some banners in. Do one of the green ones. Looking behind me and seeing what I can. Oh my gosh, why am I being silly? I have like a whole bunch of cool things I could totally pull in right now. Hang on. Oh, let me see. Let me look at some of this stuff. You guys, Ronnie, look at this. Ronnie sent me like a giant Happy Mail pack of die cut things, and I'm really excited about it. Like, look. Ugh. I'm really excited. So maybe I can pull some of this stuff in. There's some cute little white doilies. Oh, how precious. There's so many cool things in here. If I can go back to my Old Faithful. See, because Jennifer sent me some of these and I used them all. And I was really sad when they were gone. But Ronnie came to the rescue. It's kind of cool. It has nothing to do with the original inspiration point, but I like how it looks tucked in. Give me some other stuff too. Those are the black ones. Because these are really cool too. If I could just pull one out, I keep grabbing all of them. Because these could look really cool kind of coming out. They're kind of oceany. I might hoard them a little longer though. I like the delicate vibe this has with these types of doilies. If I didn't have these types of doilies, I may have went with these. But I've been trying to keep these out so I see them, because these are gonna make so many cute appearances on my pages. Look at this little heart doodle one. Oh, I pulled them all out again. So cute. Can I get that on here? Ooh, I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna put these away before I get any more distracted. But I like this idea. That adds a fun little layery detail bit. Okay, you need to turn back around. There we go. Because we're still working with bases. I still want to build more on top of all this stuff. I think that looks cool though. I'm not digging this banner. Hey guys, so what had happened was I got a phone call, and then after my phone call I saw I had a message, and then I opened my message and it was an amazing layout that I'm supposed to scrapbook for an upcoming hop. So I stopped to do that really quick so I could send it to the next person in line, because it's one of those really cool telephone hops. And then I went to Minnesota. So we're back now, a few days later. Minnesota was great, and I figured I could finish this page for you guys. But I like where I left off, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick some of this stuff down, and then we'll see if we can get this page finished. But yeah, it's a little bit disjointed because this is like a whole week later. But yeah, Minnesota was great. We were there for 4 days. Bennett did great on the plane. He got a little fussy on the way back because it just happened to line up with a nap time. And Bennett, like, he took a short nap on the first plane, but it was his choice. Whereas the plane coming back, he was tired and needed a nap but didn't want one, in which case he gets a little fussy. But he fell asleep pretty quickly. He just, you know, was not happy about it at first. But yeah, he did really good. So you guys will see those pictures, I'm sure, in a while. But he got to meet great grandma, got to meet almost 100 family members just from our branch, meaning my grandpa's family. There were 53 people missing, and we still had 96 people come. So yeah, that's a lot. You guys will see that group picture if you haven't already. We had a really great turnout though. And we got to see grandma every single day, which was great, because we always try, and that's the main reason we go up, is to go see grandma. It's nice that we have all those other family members that come up as well, but I'm glad we got to see her as much as we did. But I like what we're building here. I think I might cut this in half and stretch it on this side maybe. But yeah, I forgot about everything we were talking about before I left, because yeah, I was not expecting to stop in the middle of this layout. But I'm really excited for the telephone hop, you guys. Ugh, I can't wait. You guys will see that mid-August. I'm really excited. But yeah, I wanted, since the person had sent me their layout that I was supposed to scrap lift, I didn't want to wait because that meant I wasn't going to get to it until after I got back from Minnesota, and I'd rather knock it out so I could send it to the next person so they could start on their layout before I left. So I think it worked out okay. I think I'm just gonna tuck this guy up in here though. Do I want it on top of this layer? I like that, because then I can have it on top of that layer. I'm gonna say yes. Anywho, I hope you guys had a wonderful week, even though it's been 2 minutes for you. Yeah, the magic of editing. This is why I'm scared to do lives, you guys, because a couple times now I've been interrupted and come back like a different day to try and finish. But it'll work. Ooh, please don't stick to my photo. Okay. Did I tell you guys yet what this photo is even about? Did I even get to that? I don't even remember. Did I? Well, anywho, this is, we hiked Diamond Head Crater, which is in Honolulu, which is one of the 2 dormant volcanoes on Oahu. So that was really cool. You see this little hole right here? So this is the crater, right? This is the whole crater. And you drive through the crater, through that little hole. So you drive into the middle of the crater and park. So our car is down here, and then there's a whole trail to come up. And then it starts out really flat, which is nice. We started out and I was like, oh, this is an easy trail. It's so flat and nice and easy. But of course, as soon as you get to the edge of the crater, it goes whoop. So near the end, it got really steep, and I was out of breath a little bit. Had to stop. Even though the actual trail itself is like less than a mile. I think it's like 0.8. So it's not a very long trail, and it starts out super easy, but holy moly, when you get to the end of that and it gets steep fast. So yeah, this is me standing at the tallest point in the crater's edge, because so you have the smooth edge, and then where I am, there's this little peak on the ridge. So we're on top of that, and my brother's like holding my camera way up over my head to shoot down into the crater with my little head in the way. So yeah, that was really cool. I thought that was a cool photo, looking into the crater. And then you'll see in another photo, but this is Coco Head, which is the other extinct volcano. And then Honolulu is over here, and then the ocean is like right behind us, the Pacific Ocean. So yeah, you'll see those photos later on, I'm sure, but this is just the first one I decided to scrap. I don't know if I want this on top of the doily now. Maybe not, because I have this die cut over the doily, and I don't want that die cut going with this. I'll just leave it. I'm okay. I think those look cute sticking out though. It's bothering me they're not lined up. I need to fix this, but I kind of glued my doily down already. Let go. Let go, let go, let go. Okay. Okay, we got it up, guys. I want to line you up with the piece that I did on top. See, this is nice having this stripe, because then I can just follow that corally stripe down and know where to put this. Yeah, I like that better. Less of it is showing, but I think it looks better overall, having just a little bit of detail stuck out, and then it looks like it's lined up behind that whole photo. Okay, so I need to start thinking about a title, and I need journaling lines down here. And then I still want to do a little bit more embellishment up here, but I think I need to get some of these bigger parts of the page down, if that makes sense. Do I want to use these? Do I have all my letters? I think I'm just going to call it Diamond Head. And this is a good size, so I'm hoping I have all the letters still. I've got a lot of mileage out of the sticker pack because the letters are so small. They cram so much on here. It's been really nice. Where's my ruler? Okay, I'm just gonna start spelling things out, and I hope A, I spell it correctly, and B, I have all the letters I need. So I'm gonna start with Diamond Head. Thomas does the Cocoa Head hike, the other volcano, and he said it's like really intense. If you guys have ever heard of the Stairway to Heaven hike, it's over there. It's off of Cocoa Head, which is illegal, you guys. Don't try and do it. First of all, Google the pictures of Stairway to Heaven, Oahu or Hawaii or whatever. The pictures are phenomenal. It's amazing. I don't blame anyone for wanting to hike it, but it is illegal and you will be fined big if you get caught. So I'm not endorsing you do that hike. My brother tried and he got caught. Because the photos are absolutely amazing, but the trail itself has been eroded and damaged, etc., and it is not safe to go on. I'm sure there are some locals who do it all the time and know the way. But yeah, it's too dangerous for people to do, and it ends up putting other people's lives in danger when they have to go and rescue people who break the law and do it anyways and then get themselves into a predicament. So, but you guys should totally look at the pictures. It is beautiful. It was definitely on my Hawaii bucket list before I realized that it was not something that you could really actually do anymore. But Cocoa Head itself is amazing. Thomas has gotten some really, really cool pictures from the Cocoa Head, but he said it is intense because you start out, you do part of the Stairway to Heaven, and the stairs go on forever, and they're super, super steep, and oh my goodness. He's in great shape. I mean, obviously he's been in the Army for who knows how many years now, and he was in great shape before that. He did cross country and track and tennis and basketball, or not basketball, baseball. I meant taekwondo, all of these sports at the same time. He's in great shape, and he said he had to stop like 7 times, and he never stops, you guys. He never stops on a hike. He's like, you know, the bionic bunny or whatever. So yeah, the fact that he had to stop on that hike 7 times tells me I would not be able to do that, because I had to stop doing Diamond Head, which is 0.8 miles, in which half of it is flat. So, but the pictures are amazing. He really, really wanted to do the Stairway to Heaven hike. It's okay. I'm okay doing my Diamond Head hike. That was definitely on the bucket list, to hike a volcanic crater. And I'm really happy we got to do that. There you go. This was our one day in Honolulu. We didn't really do a whole lot in Honolulu. It's too like touristy. There is a lot of cool stuff to do, but it's too touristy. So we wanted to spend most of our time doing other stuff. But this day, because Diamond Head was on the bucket list, we went and we ate at this burger place. I can't remember off the top of my head what it's called. It's really good though. They have this volcano burger. It's called Volcano Burger. It's really, really good. Is it Ted's? I don't remember what it's called. Anyways, it's a Hawaii burger restaurant. There's a few locations, and I love their volcano burger. But anyways, they had a location in Honolulu, and then we went to the Honolulu Zoo, which you'll see pictures of, and then we went and we hiked Diamond Head, so it was super cool. All right, Diamond Head. I'm gonna go and get my journaling down. I think that's the last kind of main portion of this layout that I'm scrap lifting that I need to get down, and then I can just kind of finish it off, which I think we're up, and I think we're hitting about an hour. So I don't want this to last too much longer for you guys. So I don't want my video to start to drag, but I did take advantage of the fact that I had to stop this video and leave and come back, and I went ahead and journaled out my journaling and cut them so you guys wouldn't have to wait for me to do that. So now I have to remember what order these went in, because I tried to keep them in order when I moved them and then they all fell on the floor. So, okay, I know this is my first one. And not forever. Boom. Okay. These looked really, really cute because they kind of did typewritten strips, but I don't have a typewriter and I was too lazy to print on the computer and cut them out. And I kind of like, I used to hate handwriting on my layouts because I didn't like my handwriting. It's still not my favorite, but I've kind of gotten over it because it's just part of scrapbooking. Your handwriting's part of the memory, and I can appreciate that now. Especially when we went back and looked at my old, if you saw my first ever scrapbook that we did a flip through of, and I was in middle school and I hated my handwriting. I really do like the pages now where I got to write, because now I got to see how my handwriting used to be, and that's part of the memory and the time, and so I kind of sucked it up, and I handwrite on my page almost all the time now. I can't remember the last time I actually typed my journaling. There was one layout, I don't have a process video for it, but there was just so much journaling that had to go on the page. I literally could not write it all. So I had to type it so that it could get on the page. So, yeah. That was something, I didn't want to leave anything out of that one. I'll just tell you guys because you'll see it in a flip through eventually, I think, I assume. But we do ghost hunting sometimes. Me and my mom, we love the paranormal shows. I grew up watching Ghost Hunters and all that stuff. And we went to meet a few of the people who were on that TV show. And then we got to do like a little investigation with them. It was really cool. Anyways, I have a transcription of our like session with the, you know, ghost box and stuff. Is pretty cool. Okay. I have to run to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back. I'll cut this part out. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry, I'm back. So I need to get this stuff glued down. Where did my glue go? Oh, ha. You guys know how I was saying how I'm almost out of glue, and I was hoping it was gonna come, you know, 4 days ago when I started this video. Still not here. It's been a week. So I looked up my order to figure out when it would get here, because I'm getting dangerously close to being out. And this weekend is the beginning of some additional Secret Not Secret Kit Club challenges, as well as the beginning of Mercy Tiara's summer inspiration challenges. And I want to scrap. I want to scrap a lot of things. And I am coming up at getting close to the end of this month, and I still have a lot of this paper pad left that I'm supposed to be killing, and I need to get some things accomplished. So yeah, anywho, my tape's not supposed to get here until mid-September, because I did not realize, well, I did realize because I order it from the same area every time because it's cheap. But anyway, it comes from China, and so I just didn't realize it was gonna take that long to get to me. I usually order when I'm on my last bundle, which means I have like at least 5 rolls left, and I didn't this time. I had like 3 rolls left, and I'm scrapping more than I usually do recently. So yeah, hopefully I don't run out. I mean, worst case scenario, I run to Hobby Lobby or somewhere and get some refills from my tape runners, but it costs so much more than my rolls I usually get from eBay. Yes, what were we talking about before I left again? Talking about my flip throughs. I need to do another flip through soon. I haven't done one in a minute, but I don't really know where to start. Should I go in chronological order since I flipped through my first scrapbook ever and go up? See, that's what's gonna work. It's gonna be all cattywampus because I started scrapbooking and then went forwards and backwards. So chronologically, the first album you would see is one of my newer albums I've done, and then it's gonna go get older, oldest, and then get newer again. I don't know how I should do that. It'd be cool to show you guys some of my older ones though, especially the ones from before I started doing process videos, since you wouldn't have seen those. I guess you saw the ones from my first Hawaii trip, because I have that flip through up. I don't know. Back. There's two of the albums I probably will never flip through just because it has photos of a lot of other people in it, and it would give me a headache thinking about having to cover up everybody's faces on every single page. So yeah, I probably wouldn't do those two anyways. I don't know how I would do that. These strips are definitely not looking as cute as their strips. Guys, it's definitely not looking cute like theirs. Let me just get all the tape off on all these and then I can evaluate what I'm gonna do about this. I thought I cut these strips really skinny. Now they're looking too fat. I guess I could write tinier. Ugh. Don't want to have to rewrite all that again. Okay, so, ouch. Let's see. They start right up under the striped layer and they go staggery. Maybe it'll look better once I get them down and they're all scooched up to each other. Still want to add more to my clusters. I don't know what else to add though. I don't like anything. I don't really like anything else in the die cut packs. The problem I'm having with the die cut packs is everything is the same size. Like the pineapples and the palm trees and the flamingos and these fronds are all the same size. So it's harder than I realized to layer everything up against and behind and in with another, because I need a variation of sizes so you can layer them and still see everything, and that's what I'm having a hard time with. So maybe I will punch or die cut some smaller things out of some scraps, like some hearts or banners or something. I still need to use some more of those puffy stickers, you guys. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time using them, but they need to get used. This definitely is not looking as cute as theirs. Ugh. I don't know, you guys. Do I cut them tinier? I don't know what to do. That's not looking cute though. And I think I want a different pen too. I thought this one matched the coral really well, but now that I see it on the page, it's looking too red. Maybe I'll rewrite it smaller and in green. Let me just test this really quick. Hello. That brings the green of the fronds in more. I think that's a pretty close match. Okay, I'm not gonna make you watch me rewrite, recut, replace all of these, so I'm just gonna do it really quick and hop back because I am really trying to be conscious of the times of these real times, and I don't want them to be super, super long because you have to watch me redo something I already did, so stay tuned. Okay, I like that a lot better. Still not as cute as theirs, but better. And I know this is popping up a little bit, but I think it'll be fine once it's in a page protector. So now I just need to figure out how to finish this. Alrighty, let's see if I have anything. This is what I'm talking about though. Like, I can't layer this stuff up behind that. It's just not gonna work for me. Have some enamel dots. Have some puffy stickers. I really need to use some puffy stickers, you guys. Got a cute little tab. Love adding tabs just for a little extra layer. Stop moving. Stay there. I don't think I'm gonna use it this time though. Okay, so how many scraps I can punch into? I really think I just need to punch something because, or die cut something, because there's not going to be anything in here that I'm going to want to use. This little scrap I can punch something out of. Here, other little scrap. Some scraps. Any more scraps? I'm sure there's some more in there somewhere. Okay, so diamond press, folder, dies. I'm thinking I guess I have to do some hearts because I have to. Some banners in here too though. I could do a banner and a heart. That could be cute. What else do I have in here? Some butterflies, arrows, some florals. I don't think I'm gonna do a floral though. I guess I could. Another little heart. Come here. Ah. Okay. What do I have? I love this little strip of hearts. Haven't used that in a minute. I don't really need strips though. I just need like little things to layer up. There's a cute little tag. Don't really, I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it out just because it's cute. Another little heart. Do I need arrows? I don't think I need arrows. Ooh, I love this heart. I forgot about that one. Okay. I think that's a good selection to start with. Really don't need the banner ones though, because honestly I'll just cut a banner. I don't really need to die cut one. A cute little arrow though. Little banner. I don't need that though. More banners that I don't need. Okay, so is that one I want to go with? This proportional work better with the heart. The leaf's so big though. I like the size of that banner. This is really thick because it's packaging, so this might not work out. I might just have to cut it, but we're gonna try. For anybody who's looking for a, like if you have not like, you know, bought a big die cutting machine, because this is what I did. I didn't want to buy a big one because I wasn't sure if I was going to use it, and they're kind of a little bit of an investment. I got this, just called Crafter's Companion Diamond Press. I saw Adele to me, who's the Inky Quill, using it because it was like 20 bucks just to see if I would die cut. and I love it. So I finally went and got my big one, but I still love this one. I still use it all the time because it's perfect for these small dies. It just sits on your table, especially if you're big into cropping and like going places. Ta-da! Cute little banner. I really, really enjoyed it. And this is looking kind of worse for wear, but I've never replaced it and it still works, this folder. So yeah, highly recommend the diamond press. It kind of seems like cheap and stuff, and like when I first got it, I could not get the folder to go through it, but I think it's just because it was new, but once I got it through a few times, it's been amazing. I've used it for years now. It's never failed. So that's a cute little banner. I need to punch a little heart to go over it. What pattern do I want my heart to be in? Pink, maybe? Do I want to do pink? Do I have a scrap? Yes, look at that. This is why I save these things. You guys think I'm a lunatic. But look. Okay. Place you in there. Come here. This is great if you don't have a whole lot of ephemera, because for the longest time I could not find ephemera packs, die cut packs, anything. It's like I had all this paper to like do the papery layers and stuff, but I didn't and still don't, if we're honest, really have a whole lot of actual embellishment to finish off a page. So this has been great, especially in the beginning, because I just could make my own ephemera and layery clustery bits. If I could get this heart out of here. There we go. I need my piercing tool. Ta-da! I want to layer something behind that or over that. There's this cute little arrow. I could layer it behind it, maybe. Maybe. What color do I want to do this out of? Maybe that coral. I'll cut it twice, that way it's long and I can stretch it behind that heart. Okay. Getting a little squeaky there, diamond press. Okay, so there's one half of it. Let me cut the back half of it. Okay. Come on, you're getting stubborn on me now. I was just talking good about you. Got it. Whew. There we go. And there we go. Not very much contrast there. I think it'll be okay though, unless I want to go back and cut it out of this one. Blue would look nice behind that. But these are kind of the colors in this area, so I don't know. Now I kind of want blue. Do I have a scrap? Of course I have a scrap, you guys. Okay, let's recut this and see if I like the blue better. Will you fit on here sideways? You will. Okay, let's try this again. Sorry, diamond press, I got a little impatient there. Okay, so see the blue? See, that coral blended in too much with this pink, and now I think the blue's blending in too much with this green. Okay. Let's just see. I don't know, guys. Guess I don't need this at all. It's not really helping me out. You sit there and you ponder life. Little die cut. Let me glue this part together. I could just do enamel dots or puffy sticker over it, I guess. I don't know. Do I have a scrap of vellum? Because the little scalloped circle in there would be, or peaked circle, would be really cute in vellum behind that heart. Unless I did this out of the blue. Am I still gonna run into the same issue? I don't think so. Just try this really quick. This is where it's nice if you do make your own homemade embellishment ahead of time and just have a little tub of them sitting there, because then you'd already have one of these things made. But I like to make them for each page. That way I could customize the colors to that specific page and the kind of colors I want together. And okay. Try that instead. That's cute, maybe with an enamel dot or something over it. Okay. Glue, where'd you go? Keep misplacing you. Almost there, guys. Hang in there. We are almost there. Does anybody watch Stranger Things season 3? Because I binged on it in 2 days and I have nobody to talk about it with. There are some people at work who finished it, but we're always around other people who are still in the process of watching it, and we do not want to spoil anything. So we are not talking about it until everyone finishes it. It's driving me crazy. I need to talk about it. I will not spoil anything for you guys because I'm not about that. That's like my biggest pet peeve ever, is when someone spoils a book, especially because you put time into reading a book. Yes, it might only take you 1 day, but how many hours in that day did you spend reading that book? And if you didn't finish it in time before someone spoils it, that's upsetting. People who spoil books are like, yeah, that's my biggest pet peeve ever, I think. I was reading a series one time. A series, guys, that was like 12 books. And I was on like book 4. And she doesn't work with us anymore, but there's this one person who I used to work with who just decided to spoil the entire series, give away the ending to the whole thing. I was like, why would you do that? Not a good day for me. I really am trying to use enamel dots because they make me happy, but I know I just need to use a puffy sticker. I need to use these. I've been fighting them so hard. They're just not as cute as enamel stuff though. I love puffy stickers. I love, love, love puffy stickers. But a whole sheet of these circular puffy stickers, I'm finding it that they're like an awkward size for me. They're like too big to be the small detail. Does that make sense? I don't know. I need to use them though, so that one's just going there. It brings this pattern in from the outside into the page, and it also it's the same pattern that's around my photo. What do I want up here? Do I want to do another little clustery thing up here? Are all of you screaming no in your head because you don't want to see me have to die cut a bunch of things again? Can I use some stuff I already have maybe? Oopsies. I'll do this other little heart in pink. Okay. I'm not gonna do, you know, hopefully this will be as big a deal as the other one. I just want a little something up there, so it's all balanced and ties in together. Where's my little piercing tool? There we go. Thank you, Ronnie. Love my little mini piercing tool you sent me. Okay, we're almost there. Whew. I feel like this layout didn't take any longer than a normal layout, but it's kind of, maybe it's because I worked on it and I was gone for 5 days and now I'm trying to finish it. Maybe that's what it is. Usually I like to sit down and do a page. And it might cross over other days, but usually it's like the next day. And it's just kind of weird for me trying to finish this a week later. Yeah. I guess I could use these limey green enamel dots. They look like they don't go because there's this mint, but the lime green is in this stripe and it's in this floral, and I feel like I'm never going to use them because they never feel like they fit in. I think I'm just gonna do it. I don't want them to not get used up. And this one fell on the carpet and now it's not sticky. So I need to glue it, and I need it to get stuck down before I lose it. Okay, we are using enamel dots. Sorry, puffy sticker. I don't know if you're gonna stay there or not. We're using enamel dots. Enamel dots just make me happy. Okay. Come on. Want cluster there. I need to decide if this enamel dot, if this puffy sticker is gonna stay. I might just leave it, just use one up. It ties in with these patterns. I'll just throw some enamel dots with it, maybe. That's too similar of a size. Okay, put it on top of it. Does that look weird? Yes, that looks weird, Kelsey. Why did you do that? I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe that looked cool to somebody else. That looked weird to me though. I want a cluster there. And okay. We're getting there, people. We are getting there. Do I want any up here? I kind of like that there's these two areas. Okay, back to inspiration. So you have a clustery thing up here, title, clustery thing here, journaling. We fulfilled the scrap lift, I think. This is looking pretty done-ish to me. Usually, I mean, I do want to do more, but we're not. We had this discussion last time. I'd rather leave it off than stare at it with you guys for an hour, real time, while I find out what else to add. But I think this turned out pretty good. I really like that I got this layout scrap lifted from Pinterest. If you guys are playing along with the off the board, make sure you use her hashtag, and we would love to see what you guys make. But thanks guys for watching. Bye.